Daffy Duck in Hollywood. Why? I don't know. This is for the Master System. Now this game exists on the Master System, on the Game Gear, and on the Genesis. The Game Gear version is the same as the Master System version, so we're playing this one instead. And the Genesis version is different, but it was released 1 year later. Now my guess, if I had to guess, they were making both versions and someone said, dude, it's 1994. Are you releasing a Master System game? Release the Master System game now. The Genesis one can wait until 1995. It's still late for the Genesis, but it would be even stupider later for the Master System. So it took like almost 20 years for the Genesis version to come out. So we're playing this one first, and then I'm gonna be playing a bunch of other games. 1, 2, 3, 4 games before we get to the Genesis version. We need to get out of 1994 first. You gotta be there, you strap on the regular toilet. Yeah, they have those where it's like they're not called bidets down here, they're called like hygienic showers. I don't even know how to translate it. But yeah, there's this thing that you... Yeah, whatever. Why we're talking about that again? Ass blasters. We need a movie called Ass Blasters. It's a ragtag team of superheroes. Butthole water guns. There you go. So yeah, that's all my notes for the game. Actually, like there isn't much more. Like Daffy Duck in Hollywood. I don't know anything about this game. Master System 1994. There's a Genesis and a Game Gear version. I'm playing the Master System one. We'll play the Genesis one later. There is the stars on the sidewalk. There is one for Bugs Bunny and one for Daffy Duck. My eyes are kind of jacked today. Having trouble seeing things. Could barely read Bugs Bunny. Plays on Master System 2 and Mega Drive / Genesis with Master System / Power Base Converter. It's interesting that it says Mega Drive / Genesis and not the other way around, because technically you could import this and play it on your Genesis, but I don't think it was released in the US because who gave a shit about Master System games on the United States? Let's take a brief look at the back of the box. And this is one of those mostly European games. So it has like all languages. 18 zones, 6 levels. This reminds me a lot of Roadrunner for the Master System. So like the text is actually very short. Yeah, even the art reminds me. Well, that game was good, so that's actually kind of a good sign. The Tremors movies already claimed Ass Blasters. I knew I had heard of Ass Blasters before. If they paid a license to do the Hollywood sign on the cover art, right? Probably not. Presenting the world famous Daffy Duck PI, armed with your little bubble ass gun. Search for Hollywood film sets for Yosemite Sam Gold's Cartoon World Movie Awards. And did they run out of comas? They run out of commas for the English. Presenting the world. It's a single sentence. I know armed is with a capital A, but PI, like that's not a period for end of sentence. I don't know. It's a whole single thing. Presenting the world famous Daffy Duck PI, armed with a little bubble gun. Search the Hollywood film sets for 77th Golden Cartoon World Movie Awards and the Pickle Mad Professor Duck Brain. I had a friend that used way too many commas on wherever he wrote stuff. And I used to joke, why is the music quiet? And I used to joke that he had like a little bag of commas, and he would write his text with no commas and then just dump the bag on top of it and just spread it over. Because they had no rhyme or reason. This is the other way around. I think these guys ran out of... Their bag of commas ran out. That's how your aunt texts, no punctuation. And then you have representing our charming Daffy Duck. And then it has punctuation. You have French, trouver sa robe Daffy Duck and the vie privée charge de mettre la main sur her. Okay. And it says, like, talks about 12 rewards that you can get. So it has way more context on the French one. And then you have, yeah, that's Spanish. Apresentando a famosíssima investigadora privada Daffy. Pato Lucas in Spanish, amazing. And then you have the Italian. Hang on, let's go. Ecco a voi il famoso investigatore privato internazionale Daffy Duck. Armato con l'attuale tale pistola a bolle, cerca nei set cinematografici di Hollywood l'Oscar del cartone animati di Yosemite Sam e il pazzo e spregevole professor Ducky Brain. There's no Portuguese. This is the European back, and Portugal didn't buy games back then, I guess. Alright, I'm not gonna do the silly thing of reading every single one of these. So, yep. Daffy Duck in Hollywood, let's see what awaits us. It could be good, it could be horrible. I think it's gonna be decent. Because it reminds me a lot of Roadrunner for the Master System. That game was very decent. You didn't beat it in the first attempt, of course. But we'll see. I'm gonna start the game and start the timer. Okay, that's cute. Oh, and you have a level select. Is that a dick and balls? Okay, no, we don't want spoilers. Are you late enough to miss the digital sports? You are, and thank you for reminding me. I need to update the stream title. Once again, digital sports. Yeah, we're done with that. No spoilers. Okay, stream title is updated. Lovely orientation. Yeah, for the Master System, it's fine. Is that a white dick? How do I change? Oh, my controller is off. Okay, there we go. I didn't select it. The timer keeps running even if you're interacting. Wonder what Daffy is short for. Daphne? Daffold. Like, look, I'm moving. Like, we want to select the thing. I'm not pressing anything, I'm just... It just goes! It doesn't give you... If you're not certain of what language you speak, the game doesn't give you time to figure that out. Daffyd. Maybe it's the fuck. English. I'm sorry, it's pro... Okay, same people that did Roadrunner. That amuses me. That you have a pointing finger like this, and when you select the option, it turns into a thumbs up. Daffy. Probo's doing... Look at the hand. Okay, English it is. Probe. Who thought Probe would be doing these games? Daffy Duck in Hollywood. Oh, he's filing his nails. That's very good pixel art. For the amount of pixels and colors they have available. Nathaniel. A bunch of different animations. Oh, they stole the thing. Please, no. No spoilers. Right, so that's the Oscar shaped after Daffy Duck. Start game, alter difficulty, and music sound test. Alter difficulty. It defaults to medium. Easy, difficult. I'm gonna leave it on deep. I like the music, but that's not Looney Tunes. That's very... That's some of the most Amiga you can hear on a Master System. This menu music goes. That's miracle working. The Master System has the worst sound ever. Audio by Matt Furnace. It hasn't looped yet. Okay, I think this is a loop. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty good. Might be some of the best music on the Master System even. Let's start the game. Fancy. I hope the game doesn't have a timer. This is a level select. We can't skip straight to 2.3? And he drops on a... That's so cool. Scalp Trouble Scene 1. We started his career with the music for tubing on the Amiga CPC Spectrum MSX and C64. That's a well-versed person. We don't have a timer, that's good. That's so Amiga-like. Okay, chat, I think we're gonna enjoy ourselves with the music, if nothing else. Pixel art is pretty decent. Those animations on Daffy Duck. More Atari ST Spectrum-like. Wait, what? What happened? I wasn't looking. Okay. His walking animation. All the swagger. You can... Oh, you can look up and down. Very fancy. You can crouch. You can't move while crouching. You can't slide. You can't crouch until you stop moving.
Thank you.
Hello there, Schubert. Welcome everyone from Schubert's channel. I'm Coopert. We're doing a Looney Tunes retrospective. I want to show you one of the best songs I've ever heard on the Master System. Welcoming Dark Rift and Schubert and Liter Lavas and Mustang Red Cloak and Tiger Sky Drum. Cowboy Astronaut. We just got to this game. This is from Probe on the Master System. It's 1994 on the Master System. You haven't started the game yet. Arcade Mania surprise. Did you have a good stream, Schubert? Thank you so much for the raid again. I want to show you guys this song. Listen, 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 listen. It escaped Amiga, yes. This, I don't know if you guys can... I don't know if you guys can, like, fully grasp that the Master System has some of the worst audio hardware of its time. Not counting the FM chip. This is nothing short of a miracle. Tiger Sky Drum, yes, I did finish Sports Easy and Normal with Dizzy Devil all the way to the end, yes. Unfortunately, despite a very extensive career, he never did another Looney Tunes game. Well, he deserved better. But, you know, C64 Crack-Through, I think, describes this pretty well. Woody Woodpecker Racing on PS1. I mean, I'm not surprised that game exists. But how do you pitch that? Let's make a Woody Woodpecker racing game. I mean, maybe you get the license for cheap. Anyway, let me get on with the game. Start game. He's credited on 120 games on Moby Games. Good for him. So we have a level select. I don't know why. I don't know if you can skip the game by going to 2.3. But let's go here. Now, we haven't done anything. I was sculptural. I was listening to the music. So we can move, we can crouch, we can't slide. Like, he has to stop. Okay. This is a jump. Okay, physics are good. Jumping controls are fine. His swagger when he walks. And the other button. A bubble gun. That's a lot of frames of animation. What is that? There's a counter for boxes. You can shoot while jumping, but you can only have one bullet on screen at a time. Move around a bit to keep the bomb from dropping on you. Oh! I hadn't seen what had killed me. What is that? I can't shoot up. I can't shoot. Well, look at that different animation. Shooting when crouching. What are those? Can I switch weapons? No. You redid about half your markers earlier today. Oh, right. My wife wanted an update on your markers. You realized partway through to use a little needle-less syringe. Like use squirt dog medicine. Yeah. Yeah, I think my wife did that. To drop the alcohol through the markers made so quick and easy. Probably wear a glove next time because your hands do get messed up. Removing the tips can be tricky, yes. But it worked. You revived your markers. We got an option following us? Holy shit. It's a little ducky. I don't know what all of that stuff we're grabbing is, otherwise amazing success. I will thank her, and I think she'll be happy to hear it work. What is this? Holy shit, that's amazing. And when he hit, look, it goes straight, and when it hits something that it can't be killed, it does a little arc. Might be worth reading the manual. It probably would, yes. You are right, yes. Will I listen to you? I don't know. I should. I might. Let me... You want me to go left? Yeah, I'm probably gonna waste a bunch of... Oh shit, I lost, yep. I lost the option. Nice Master System graphics. They're very good. Like, Master System has amazing colors. It's a shame it wasn't more popular. I always thought Master System games looked better than SNES, than NES ones most of the time. Not SNES, I'm not that crazy. Is this a port? No. Mega Drive version is different. But this has a port on the Game Gear. Okay, when you pick that up, it tells you to go left. Okay, we went left. Ow, ow, ow. I might have to read the manual. I don't want to read the manual. So this option works as a safeguard for, like, you can take 1 damage when you have it. Like a mushroom. Yeah, there, we lost it. Yeah, it tells you to go left even before you grab that. Oh! Is that it? Do I have to capture that guy? Maybe you have to capture whoever is shown on the start of the level. Does that mean we can leave now? No? Oh, it does. You have to kill everything. But I can't kill anything. I could only kill... there are a few enemies you can kill. Most you can't. Oh, we got a double bubble. The game is fun and fast, but not in an unmanageable way. Look at that! Man, the animations on this game are so fucking crisp. Bubble all the enemies you can... Did you see what that... Did you see... Like, I've seen... Like, games on modern systems that came after this don't do that. Look what happens when you step on the platform. It does a little... That's so fucking cool, man. I don't know about you guys, but that really does mean... Look, it does a little dip. That's so good, man. This is way better than the SNES platformers we have played lately. Shit. Oh, it became like freaking... Oh, that... It's a death pit. Okay, we do have checkpoints. I can't jump down. But now our weapon is like, seeking. Oh, and it tells you where the... towards the enemy, I get it. Okay, what happens when you lose all your lives? That's all, folks. No continues. But again, on Death's team started off on the ZX spectrum. You know, I'm gonna... I feel like looking at the manual is warranted here. Give me a moment. Let's pull the manual up. British engineering. No, I don't want a guide and walkthrough. I want a manual. Such a strange purple color ink. It was cheaper, okay. Here. Am I cutting off? I was, yes. There we go. Let's take a brief look at the manual. Epilepsy warn. Oh, there is a okay, all the languages. Starting up. This game is for one player only. Don't let your brother play this. It's only for you. Famous movie director Yosemite Sam returns to his office to find it ransacked. His 12 golden cartoon awards are missing from his safe. In the bottom of his safe is a ransom note from the mad professor Duck Brain for $1 million. Yosemite Sam knows that mad professor is hiding out somewhere in Hollywood. So rather than paying the ransom, he gives his old pal Daffy Duck a call. Las estatuillas han aparecido. Take control. Man, the Master System deep controller, man, it was very jacked, but I missed it. Up or down to move the cursor menus, left or right to move Daffy, down to hold the crouch, up or down to look further, down and hold and press button 2 to jump down when hanging. When hanging, we did have a few hanging platforms. Pressing the selections, bubble gun, attack in the Kung Fu movie set. Interesting. After you turn on logo, wait a few moments, 1 or 2 to see the language select screen. English, German, Spanish, French or Italian. If you choose to play easy, medium, or difficult, doesn't say what happens. Music sound test. Duck on the wing. If you have selected, you don't know if that's Swedish or Norwegian. No idea. How you know? Is it the... I have no idea. Are those languages different? Okay. I feel like the scan is getting worse quality as we move down. To have selected start game, you proceed to the scene select. This is where you decide which of Daffy Duck in Hollywood sets you want to play. The game comprises 3 stages, each containing 2 sets. Furthermore, each set contains 3 scenes. The scene select screen can decide which of the 6 scenes for the stage you want to play. Daffy drops by parachute from the helicopter. See the helicopter by pressing the D button. Set and scene numbers are shown. What's a duck gotta do? Mad Professor Duck Brain has placed his henchmen in each movie set. Capture them with Daffy's bubble gun, then burst the bubbles before the enemy escapes to transport the enemy off the screen. Section blockers prevent Daffy from proceeding to the next section until the henchmen in that section have been captured. He tries to go through one too early, hand points back to the way he came, telling there's still work to be done. Seeing that. Starts out with 4 lives, his damage he loses a life. Daffy Duck is rising to heaven. Press 1 or 2 to speed his ascent. And press on with the game. It literally says rising to heaven. However, Daffy Duck can't be heard when he's protected by a fairy. You got to scour for the missing awards. In your way, collect as many points as you can by capturing enemies and finding certain items. Your mission is complete when you find all 12 awards. Pick up and power up. Some pickups and power ups emerge. Grab them before they burst or float off. Magic wands assign a fairy. Daffy score with dollar bubbles. Diamonds points. Boost power with fire bubbles. Daffy Duck heads extra life. Clapperboard for a continue. Daffy bubbles speed up if he finds a faster bubble. Rapid fire makes him a faster shooting duck. Okay, so we have lives and continues, but we have to find them. Long range, further shooting one. Homing bubbles, we did see that. Dual fire. You can find letters in letter bubbles. Spell Daffy Duck to win an extra life. Okay. If you win a Looney Tunes bomb, you capture all the enemies on screen. Green slime, firing an arc. Super bubble up mix. When ducks all through, extra lives can be gained by collecting Daffy Duck heads. Spelling Daffy Duck. Or scoring 1 million, 5 million, 20 million, 50 million, 90 million points. You can get lives from score, but it's limited to those numbers. Pause the game to check the clapperboards found. Oh, right. That's the black and yellow thing. They didn't skim from the special bubbles. No, they didn't. Got white Daffy Duck to go. Number to calculate. Turn to the scene select. Since I've completed are flying a white flag. When all 6 have been conquered, it's time for the next stage. All 12 awards. Also ends when he loses all his lives. How to do high scores. Clapperboards. Things a duck's best friend should tell him. If you're protected by a fairy, try not to pick up another magic wand. Then if you're damaged, you can go back and get one you left. Yeah, you can save those for later. Found a pickup that you like using. Avoid pickups that will change your bubble gum. Keep an eye out for secret rooms. They hold hidden bonuses. Even if you found an enemy, it's sometimes better to look for a pickup that will boost your firepower before you tackle him. Handling this cartridge, don't immerse it in water. And you can write down shit on the manual. Alright. So the game has continues, but you have to find them. We'll just have to learn the game, I suppose. You guess this is Swedish and that A Norwegian has A and... I have no idea. I barely know my own language and English. And 2 Japanese alphabets. Not any actual Japanese words though. Oh, that's one of the letters. Interesting. Okay, and then we have to head back. Not off. Autocorrect is not happy with Norwegian. Is anyone happy with Norwegian other than Norwegians? Like, I might be siding with your autocorrect. Oh, there is more that I missed? Oh, there's this other guy here. Almost didn't get it. Norway and Danish uses all the neat stuff. I mean, can't you just keep it normal instead. I shouldn't have picked that up. Is that it? Already? No, it isn't. Okay. I wanted to check down here anyway. Is this death? Shit. Okay, I think this might be it. And I'm really worried about jumping down there. I think it's Trixie Death. Reading credits, one guy did the backgrounds and enemies, another guy just did all of Daffy's animations. And that's a good separation of work, and the guy that did the Daffy animations deserves a raise. Well, the backgrounds and enemies is a lot of work too. And it almost dropped me to death. Okay, this is the foaming one. Oh, it isn't. Shit. Yeah, there is bubbles here. I didn't get everything. El crapo. Looking like Daffy Animator has been sent to the Assassin's Creed mines. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, you can hold down the button to speed it up. Like the way Daffy lands when he does a long jump, very silly. Everything looks great. It does. I like his swagger while walking. Oh, that might have been the last guy. I think it remembered who I had killed. No! But I can't get... Do I have to... Did I literally miss that guy and I have to go all the way back? So many Daffy sprites. Yes. Oh, there with the name guy. He puts his leg up and sort of butt kennel. Yeah, he does He almost looks like he's landing on his ass. How do I get there, though? Oh, like this, okay. Remember, folks, always land on your butt. They could have done a good Donald Duck game with these artists. Okay, that was it, actually. Yeah, we didn't get everything, though. Okay, so this stage is done. Now the game has, what? 12 stages? No, 18. It was 18 stages, right? If it is 18 stages, it's 3 screens like these. I mean, it seems reasonable. It'd be fun at the end to decide which game had the best bugs, Daffy, Marvin, etc. sprites. I would have needed to keep track of that from the start. It is a good idea, yes. All our power-ups are reset. This is not unreasonable. Get to the Daffy chopper. Yes. Wait, I thought there was a platform. I thought it was a I thought there was a platform, chat. I mean, it has to be a platform. It was just the landing on it that failed. Oh, oh. Okay, no, that's a different thing then. He even has the hang animation is very good, yes. And then he does this. They used all the memory on the cartridge for those, and I love them for it. I knew it. Okay, there's still more. You can shoot while hanging. It has a specific animation for it. We got an extra life and we just lost it. I was gonna say, does the life respawn? That's all, folks. Yeah, this game is gonna require a lot of learning. Like, it feels solid, and it is better than Roadrunner game. But it is a little bit fast. Well, we can practice this stage. I want to see if the life respawns. Well, I would have to die to check that. That kind of defeats the purpose. Are you kidding? I'm not resetting because I'm still learning, but I know I'm being very dumb, but it's not on purpose, I swear. I have to get used to the jumping. It's a bit loose, the jumping. It's a good thing that you can practice a stage like this. You're gonna shoot at me, aren't you? There you go. Careful. Okay, that's fine. Wait for the shoot, then jump. That's the extra life spawning there. You have to be around for a while because it doesn't spawn immediately. Which makes it kind of like a hidden power-up. You have to wait around. Oh, that didn't respawn. Wait, does the life not respawn? Eyeball rocks are Nathaniel's bane. They are. And the life does not... I didn't even pick it up on the first attempt and it doesn't respawn. This game is gonna... You guys will have to be patient with me because this game is gonna require getting used. I mean, once you know how to play it properly, I think it's gonna be a fast game because levels are not that long. Yeah, I do see the thing. The fennel. I mean, is there like an answer to the question of what Daffy stands for? Because you guys were guessing, but maybe there is an answer. Beast Sports game. Well, that's very easy to do. You just have an actual game instead. Wacky Sports Challenge. There was nothing... There wasn't much of wackiness on that game. I mean, if you look at those as like Mario Party mini games instead of sports, it does make it a bit better. Like if you, but they are sold as sports, but there isn't much sporting in it. Daft Duck. No, that's the first eye looking up we have seen. That's a new enemy. Now I want to see a around the world video clip starring Daffy Duck. Around despicable, around despicable, around despicable, around despicable. There has to be some video on YouTube that does some joke involving Daffy Duck and Daft Punk. You wanna know what Daffy means? Don't ask, freak, fuck you. Daffy just describes someone being silly or strange in a funny way, doesn't it? I don't know, I've never seen Daffy used in a non-loony context. What? I thought I was safe. I wanted to wait for the life to spawn. An adjective, old-fashioned sort of word. Old-fashioned stuff in Looney Tunes. Get out of here. Its original person was just crazy or Daffy. I know. Maybe it's like Friday, it's the end of the week. My brain is on the fritz. I had a very long week. It was a very long week, chat. Maybe my brain is just... Maybe it's short-circuiting. My brain is Daffy. There you go. Only later he was short-tempered and angry. Who was short-tempered and angry first? Daffy Duck or Donald Duck? Not which character is older, which one got this level of cranky first? Spawn, extra life, spawn! We lost it, it's gone. You would guess Donald. Yosemite Sam. No, I'm talking specifically about ducks. I prefer the Daffy Duck rather than the later versions where he's a foil to bugs. Okay, we got 2 guesses for Donald. Yeah, I think Donald already started like that. Duck Dodgers! Man, when I was a kid, I freaking adored DuckTales. I watched it all the time. I have so many fond memories of that cartoon. Those episodes that had Gizmo Duck, I freaking loved that character. No one remembers Gizmo Duck. I thought it was like the most awesome shit ever. The Woodsman, Robin Hood, Daffy Duck. DuckTales was flipping amazing, yes. And there goes the life. Right, at least we don't have to die trying to get it again. Also, that enemy for some reason doesn't respawn. Yeah, for a while, I thought I had like dreamed up Gizmo Duck because I couldn't find any references to it, and I didn't know its name in English, so I could do a proper search. It was called RoboDuck in Brazil, and it was supposed to be a direct reference to RoboCop. Which is kind of wild if you think what RoboCop is supposed to be about, and the fact that DuckTales is for kids. But yeah, RoboCop was very popular with kids here in Brazil. I think most people who watched RoboCop as a kid, if you ask them about like the subject matter, they won't remember it. It was like a fancy cop that shot bad guys. There you go, that's it. Yeah, Gizmo Duck is fantastic. Reading up Donald Duck's first entrance in Mickey's Grand Opera, 1936. Interesting. That's kind of later than I would anticipate at first. Daffy Duck was just a mad guy doing stuff that didn't make sense. Changed to act as a counter to Bugs when he came out in 1940. Okay. So Donald Duck was first, it was successful, then Daffy Duck changed to match what was perceived as more successful by the producers. Oh, story was all this time. Okay, this is the... That... Okay, we made it further. Alright, and it's from that time that they have that thing where Daffy Duck just goes woo, 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 when he was just crazy. Shit. So do I.
Good grief.
What a freaking mess. Zofair, thank you so much for the gift sub to Alex and Murphy, my friend. I really appreciate the support. Thank you for the 69 plus 32 subs on my channel. You are almost halfway through the second set of nice number. I'm gonna call it... When you get there, I'm gonna call it... Thank you for the twice nice plus 2 subs. The bomb! I blame Zofair. Alex Murphy enjoyed the ad previewing and the emotes. You guys always thought it was a reference to RoboCop. Maybe it was, but it's weird to reference something like RoboCop in a kid's cartoon, to me. I don't know. But here in Brazil it was very obvious because they just used the same name. RoboCop was about how corporate supervision led to a vastly unequal society that was falling apart into anarchy outside the wealthy enclaves. Or about a robot that shoots a guy in the dick. It's about the first, but it's easier to just meme about the second. I tried to crouch, but you can't when you're moving. Gets weirdly checked. Did you see that animation? Him going down, look, going up and going down, that's so fancy. Most 16-bit games don't have that. Most people think the second, yes. That's why they made a cartoon. Yeah, I know, and it doesn't make any sense. I mean, Rainbow is kind of a similar story as well. Like, getting those characters and making them kid-friendly, it's like so weird to think about. That apartment is a wreck at this point. And it might still not be the right apartment, that's the worrying part. RoboDuck was also in Darkwing Duck. Is there a character that is called RoboDuck? Or are you talking about Gizmo Duck? I didn't watch enough Darkwing Duck to answer that question. As much as I liked it. I fondly remember those episodes where they throw a bunch of bottle caps into a valley to create a currency and it ruins everything. And it's kind of a... I always die there trying to do shit. Criticism on capitalism, it's a really... It really had an effect on me as a kid. Different duck, same character. Right. Right, yeah, I think that lines up with my memory. By the way, what's the name of the duck that flew the plane in English? It's footpad? Landpad, something like that. You guys know what that character is called in Brazil? I shit you not. It's landpad, right, in English. Down here, that character is called Captain Boeing. As in, like, the company. I'm not joking. It's launch pad, not land pad. Like, he never lands. He launches, he doesn't land. That makes more sense, yes. Remember your dad pre-watched RoboCop to see if you were allowed to watch it? He said no. He did tell you his car was not like the cartoon one, it was matte black. Soon after, went to a relative's house and they had the VHS, got them to put it on, got to watch it and loved it. I'm pretty sure I watched that movie as a kid. I watched it on TV. I'm pretty sure a lot of that stuff was cut from the TV release, as it was commonplace at the time, of course. Because a lot of that shit I would be like, I would remember this. Like the melting guy. Well, the very first time I watched an uncut version of Blues Brothers, it was cut not for censoring, it was cut for time down here. Or maybe some of the jokes they thought were gonna be lost in translation. I was leaning to the left to avoid getting hit by that lamp pad. Very slowly to make sure we do land on left. So when I first I watched the VHS tape we had that we taped from TV so many times of that movie. When I finally watched like the actual version of it, I was like, fuck, so much stuff I missed. And some jokes they just deleted from the dub. Like that scene where the cops go over the building barking. Go up, across, then down, just barking. I'm pretty sure they removed the barking on the dub. And it's so much less funny with all the barking. I also denied you to watch the Terminator after recording the TV premiere. Terminator is fine. I think he was afraid you were gonna see some naked man ass and just be like, ooh, me like. That was the end of the stage. There was a version for RoboCop with all violence and language cut out that they showed midday in the 90s. Yeah, that's probably the one that we watched here. Barking. The cops go over. And then he cuts to the Blues Brothers inside the building, navigating. Cuts to them outside, crossing the building. And then there's the same thing with them going down. Blues Brothers, yes. Sorry. You were still on RoboCop. Yeah, and I was mentioning things cut from the TV versions of movies. Reminded me of that movie. Sculptural Scene 3. I feel like we might not have boss fights. Oh, don't... yeah, that's a spike thing. In the UK, they cut a couple of scenes from Howard the Duck. I watched that movie once. I remember nothing. Absolutely nothing. I remember the duck costume. That's it. I might not have watched all of it. I remember thinking it was cool, then I learned much later that people have a problem with it for whatever reason. I have to rewatch. I haven't seen it since I was a kid and I freaking loved Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Which is of course an amazing movie. I loved it and I don't remember it. Okay, that's the first horizontal barrier we've had. Holy shit! We accumulated a bunch of power-ups. So those shots are even freaking guided and everything. Hey bud, is this on Master System? Yes, Luke Cage, this is the Master System version of this game. Hard Duck is a classic, you watched it 1,000 times. I have no memory of that at all. Wait, there's nothing there? Okay, maybe we'll have to go down here then. I don't want to grab that. I want to save it in case we can come back. I grabbed it anyway. Shit. Oh, that's the thing we're here for, I think. I think I need to. Okay, this is safe like this. Maybe. There we go. He's also loved Honey Shrunk the Kids. Have his... Yeah, me too. About 30 years, sounds about right. Then again, I haven't watched Ghostbusters in about that long as well. Okay, that was it. Do you think has been better overall, Warner Brothers games or Disney games? I haven't, we're doing Looney Tunes retrospective. I haven't done a Disney retrospective. I haven't streamed any Disney games. But based on the ones I have played in the past, I do think that Disney games tend to be better than Looney Tunes games. You watched it last year, interesting. Yeah, I have to rewatch those movies. There's a lot of movies from back then that I haven't seen. Everyone focus on duck boobs and that it's weird, the sexual tension between Leah Thompson and the duck. Who cares? It's supposed to be weird. You should come quite adult, so trying to balance that, plus the film does treat a bit weird too. Yeah, that's fine. Why does every story have to be boring safeness? You have a bit of weirdness. It makes it better, not worse. The fuck? People are boring. I think we can all agree, right? People are boring. And people want everything else to be boring. No! I can't climb that. Let's do that again. Some enemies don't respawn, I don't get it. One of the test games had, yes, Morse code and train horn as the music for a stage. And not at the same time even, they were alternating. I can't believe I'm complaining that they're not at the same time, but that was a problem. Same people complained was tonal whiplash. Yeah, you want flat one tone. No, I want different and fun and enjoyable. I still have something. Now, down there, I don't know if there's something down there. I think there isn't. It randomly starts playing in your head. I'm so sorry to hear. Okay, this should be enough. Tasmanian Genesis looked great played ever. It sounded terrible. Yeah, that's the new production, new romantic productions on the music. They did improve eventually. We played one of their games, we didn't even realize it was horrible until we saw the credits. Same people who did the music for Roadrunner, SNES, Daffy Duck, SNES. What was the game that we played recently they did music for? It wasn't offensive, at least. Yeah, it has on the Genesis. It had good graphics, that was it. Everything else about it was shit. Okay, I remember this. There's a guy over there. We have to drop like this. I forgot. That's it. Yep. Still don't have any continuous. Okay, now this is the second set. The Duck Sorcerist, Scene 1. I wanted to pause to listen to the music, but we can't. Music stops, and then if we stop to listen, a bump drops. So try to enjoy the music as I play. Bullshit. Just walk back and forth, okay. It's not as good as I expected it to be. I thought this guy on some... It's not bad, but it's... I expected... Speedy Gonzalez Castlevania music. Okay, I can't... Oh, eyeball. Okay. A bomb drops if you stand still too long. Yes. And once it drops, it takes a while to explode, but you can't move it. Okay, we're gonna have to learn all of that, because there's a bunch of enemies that come out of nowhere, apparently. Alright, well... I'm gonna stop the timer here. And we're going to come back to this game next week.